March equinox, seasonal shifts and metabolic adjustments. As the Earth continues its precise orbit around the Sun, the March equinox marks a pivotal global transition, a moment when day and night stand in near-perfect balance. From this point forward, the hemispheres begin to diverge in experience. In the Southern Hemisphere, nations such as South Africa and Australia ease into the cooling embrace of autumn, while in the Northern Hemisphere, countries including United States and United Kingdom step into the lengthening days and renewed vitality of spring. Though the calendar may frame this as a seasonal change, the impact reaches far deeper, into human biology and metabolism itself. The equinox is not simply an astronomical event, it is a biological signal. Human physiology is intricately tied to light exposure, and as daylight hours either recede or expand, the body recalibrates. Central to this adjustment is the circadian rhythm, the internal clock governed largely by sunlight. When light patterns shift, hormonal patterns follow. In the Southern Hemisphere, the gradual shortening of days often brings an earlier release of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. Many individuals notice increased evening fatigue and a natural inclination to wind down sooner. Serotonin levels, closely associated with mood stability, may subtly fluctuate as light exposure decreases, sometimes contributing to carbohydrate cravings or a desire for comfort foods. Energy output can decline slightly as the body prepares for cooler conditions. These changes extend into metabolism. Cooler weather may influence appetite regulation hormones such as leptin and ghrelin, subtly increasing hunger signals. The body may also shift toward conserving energy and improving thermal regulation. Some studies suggest cold exposure can stimulate brown adipose tissue activity, impacting how calories are utilized. Insulin sensitivity and cortisol rhythms may also adapt in response to seasonal light variation. Conversely, the Northern Hemisphere experiences a physiological activation. Increasing daylight suppresses melatonin earlier in the morning and supports serotonin production, frequently improving mood, alertness and motivation. As days lengthen, spontaneous physical activity often increases. Appetite patterns may naturally lighten, and metabolic flexibility can improve as the body responds to greater movement and sunlight exposure. Vitamin D production rises with increased sun exposure, supporting immune health, inflammation regulation and metabolic function. Despite modern living, with artificial lighting, climate control and extended screen exposure, human biology remains responsive to natural cycles. The body still interprets diminishing light as a cue for conservation and increasing light as a signal for expansion. These seasonal metabolic adjustments are subtle but meaningful, influencing sleep quality, energy expenditure, stress resilience and even food preferences. Understanding these shifts allows individuals to respond intentionally rather than reactively. Prioritizing morning sunlight, maintaining consistent sleep routines, adjusting exercise intensity in line with energy levels, and focusing on nutrient-dense foods can ease the transition between seasons. Working with these natural rhythms rather than resisting them may support hormonal balance and metabolic health throughout the year. The March equinox serves as a reminder that the human body operates in cycles, much like the planet itself. Whether entering the reflective calm of autumn or the energized renewal of spring, the seasonal shift is more than a change in temperature, it is a recalibration of the biological and metabolic systems that sustain life. Disclaimer: this article is intended for general informational and entertainment purposes only. It is not medical advice, and it should not be used as a substitute for professional diagnosis or treatment. Always seek the guidance of a qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet, lifestyle, exercise routine, or medication. Stay updated on the latest news, connect, interact and more on KetoNet, available on the Apple Store and Google Play.